Do you use Zomato to get your food online? If so, pay attention. Anyone who's got your phone number can view what restaurants you ordered from and what food items you ordered. This is thanks to a social feature called Friend Recommendations, which security researcher Jatin Banga has blogged about. Now, the researcher thinks this feature can be abused for anyone to tell where you live, the neighborhood you live in, whereas Zomato says this is an intended design feature. See, the real issue here is most people think friends mean mutual connections. So someone you've given your consent to see your order history and vice versa. But in Zomato's model, a friend is anyone who has your phone number. So this could be your boss, your neighbor, your colleague, anyone who's got your phone number and you have this feature turned on, friend recommendations, they'll be able to get an idea of what you ordered, what restaurants you frequently eat out from. And this is not even a hack, it's a feature. It's a social feature many people may not even realize they have enabled by default. You know, when you install a new app, how it asks for permissions, that do you want to provide a location permission, access to your contacts, etc. And we're just conditioned to click allow, allow, allow. This is one of the risks of syncing your contacts without thinking, particularly if you don't realize you have this social feature enabled in Zomato. So then a question comes up, is this a security vulnerability or a design choice? Well, I won't go as far as calling it a security vulnerability just yet, because a vulnerability implies something that's broken and it's letting anyone exploit something. So say improper access control or authorization bypass bug. But here, this is an intentional design feature, as Zomato calls it. So I do admit it's an awkward privacy design. It's a bit cringe. Like, say my manager has my number, right? And I have his or her number saved in my phone book. Why should be they able to see what I order and where I eat out from? So I think the feature hasn't been designed keeping people's privacy in mind. A much bigger risk from this feature is that any third-party company, say a marketing firm, can now run a list of random numbers that they have, say thousands of phone numbers, and check against Zomato's servers one by one which one of these numbers represent real Zomato users. They can then gather very specific data about you, which helps them send targeted marketing communications to you. Hackers can do much the same. Any hacker who now knows where you order from, how frequently, and what kind of meals you like can send you very targeted phishing communications. And the next one will absolutely shock you. Just like cell tower triangulation, where if your cell phone is connecting to 3 or 4 different cell phone towers to get a signal, people may be able to draw a Venn diagram and pinpoint your approximate location. It could, at least theoretically, it's possible for them to do this. Like if they know you frequently ordered from 4 or 5 restaurants, and each restaurant, like Zomato has a policy, right, that they deliver within, I think 4, 5, 6 kilometer radius, something like this. They could get a good idea of the neighborhood you live in, but not your exact location. What can you do now to protect yourself? It's simple, just turn off this feature. Open your Zomato app, go to Settings, Privacy, and turn off Friend Recommendations. On certain devices, you may find right under Settings, there's a Manage Recommendations option, which will let you manage this feature or turn it off altogether. Also, make sure you have contact syncing turned off, so every time you install an app, and I don't mean like just Zomato, for any app, say whether it's Telegram, Snapchat, I don't know, Instagram, just by default, you shouldn't share your contacts with these apps, because even if you think you understand how a certain design feature is working, you just never know how it's implemented in real life. It may not be a security flaw, like this is an intended design choice, but it may involve a privacy trade-off. For example, you may have seen if you use Telegram, every time a new contact joins Telegram, even though you may not be in touch with them for years, you get a notification, this person is now on Telegram. So I'm not comparing that kind of a design choice to what's happening with Zomato, right? We're different things, but you get an idea. It's better to think twice before giving permission to your contacts. So just know that unless you're vigilant, your phone number may soon become your universal ID based on how these apps are being implemented. By the way, Jatin's the same security researcher who recently found that private Instagram accounts were leaking people's private posts. So anyone from the public could see these without even giving you a follow and you having to approve the follower. So do check out that video in which I cover his discovery as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Sharma, and see you in next one.